Welcome to Rock and Sports. How are you guys? Where are you watching from? It's really a good morning this side. I don't know at what time it is where you guys are watching it from, but it's really here on Rock and Sports that these wee hours of the night, others they are the early hours of the day. We are really here to bring you a story of Ronaldo contacting Manchester United, eyeing his return at Manchester United, or Cristiano Ronaldo wants to return at Manchester United. Thank you guys for watching in. It's always good to see to it that we are really here at Rokan Sports to bring you these stories in here always. Thank you guys for watching in. And the big story of the day or of the night is that Manchester United is one of the legends. I tell you, one of the few world-class players that Alex Ferguson came out and mentioned that he trained. Remember, he said in the matter of time that he really trained at Manchester United, or they close to how many years from 1986 to 2013. So 2013, 1986 to 1990. Those are 4 years. 10. I think he was at United for close to 26 years at Manchester United. He came out and said, Alex Ferguson, that he only managed 4 world-class players, and those were Ronaldo, Cristiano, Eric Cantona, Ryan Giggs, and Paul Scholes. So, but to me, I really came out and said, no, but people like Rio Ferdinand, they're world-class players. Juan Sebastian Veron, world-class player. And very many others, just to mention but a few, but Ronaldo was among those 4 players that Sir Alex Ferguson came out and said he is among the few players that he managed at Manchester United that had a world-class touch. That's what Sir Alex Ferguson really came out and said. But today, we are here at Rokan Sports bringing you this story of Ronaldo wanting to return at Manchester United. And what really causes this? What causes this is that Ronaldo, the new coach that really came in after Pirlo was really sacked from Juventus in there, the coach really looks like he's not ready to really go on to fancy Ronaldo at Juventus in there. But all what is saying that Manchester United, or the coach is called Massimiliano Allegri. He's the new manager of a team which goes by the names of Juventus. He is not in good books with Ronaldo, and Ronaldo feels like he's not going to get enough playing time at Juventus. Remember, he has scored a total of 90 goals for Juventus ever since he joined them in 2018 after winning the Champions League with Real Madrid, and he left being bought at close to £100 million in there to join Juventus. But Juventus, Ronaldo has 1 year contract left on his contract with Juventus, and Juventus feels like they are spending a lot on Ronaldo because of the amount of money they pay him weekly. And secondly, by the way, when Ronaldo is in the team, there is no way you can bench him because he's one of the world's best, right? However much his curve is deepening, it's really bending down, but Ronaldo is a class that you can't really put on the bench. He really puts you on pressure. He can even lead to your being sacked from the team. That is Cristiano Ronaldo in there for you, I think. So Massimiliano Allegri is not in good books with Ronaldo. I think looking at him, he says, no, he's not supposed to be on my team because he'll disorganize things, as I really want to make them here at a team which goes by the names of Juventus in there. Remember, Juventus struggled really to complete into the top 4 to really make the Champions League, but they really, on the last day, they really came out and they really went there to see to it that they are the only 4 teams in the Serie A to really come out and win all and make it to the Champions League. The 2020 table, the 4 teams that really qualified were Inter Milan, AC Milan, Atalanta, and Juventus. Juventus edging Napoli with just 1 point like this. Juventus had 78 points, Napoli had 77. But Ronaldo really was really influential into this season of a team which goes by the names of Juventus. Now, when you look at things that Ronaldo has done for Juventus, he's really a good player, but turning it to United, a team where we expect Ronaldo to come next season or next summer, is that the manager of Manchester United has already come out and said that Ronaldo is a good player and would love him at Old Trafford. And he said that every manager would like to have a Ronaldo in his team. So that is something that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer really came out and said. So to me, I really think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer really wants Ronaldo, and if at all Ronaldo has contacted Manchester United is really great. Remembering that Ronaldo's agent, who goes by the names of Jorge Mendes, is really a very good client with Manchester United. They're in good books with Manchester United, and it ticks all the boxes to be one of that money, to be one of that manager or agent who can really see this deal through happen, because he has brought in a couple of players, close to 4 or 5 players at Manchester United, that Jorge Mendes. And by the way, even in the deal of Bruno Fernandes to come at Manchester United, he had the hand, that is Jorge Mendes, in there for you, and he was the first agent to confirm, before all this news that came out and confirmed that he is joining Manchester United, a man who goes by the names of Bruno Fernandes. The agent said he was the first person to really come out and say Ronaldo is joining Manchester United. Bruno Fernandes is joining Manchester United. Now, United is not the only team that Ronaldo is eyeing. Ronaldo is eyeing a PSG and a Real Madrid return. So those are 3 teams that Ronaldo is eyeing. Not forgetting that Ronaldo said that he's going to end his career at a team which goes by the name of Sporting Lisbon, that saw him become what he was. And Ronaldo came to fame when he played into the Champions League, I think, sat down Arsenal players. And when United went to have a pre-season training or pre-season tournament in there, Ronaldo was playing for Sporting Lisbon at the age of 17. And he sat down the likes of Rio Ferdinand, the Gary Neville's of this world, and very many others. So, and there was Brown. So, these senior players, remember, at Manchester United, Ferguson had close to 6 senior players that he used to talk to. One, he had Rio Ferdinand, he had Paul Scholes, he had Roy Keane, he had Ryan Giggs. Who else? There were 5. His army was full of 5 players that he could really sit with, and they planned the season. Now, after that game, when Ronaldo of Sporting Lisbon sat down all these players of Manchester United, they came out and told Sir Alex Ferguson that, no way, we are coming with this lad to Manchester. And what Ferguson did, he really said he broke the record and he brought Ronaldo to Manchester in there, and he really became one of the players. I think he was the most expensive teenager by the time to be bought at that amount of money, because Ronaldo was brought, his deal had a total involved close to 20 million pounds in there, and that was in 2013 to 2003. That's when Ronaldo made his cross from Sporting Lisbon to Manchester United. So Jorge Mendes was into that deal, Ferguson brought in that player. So I think Ronaldo is eyed by 3 teams. That is Real Madrid, a team which goes by the PSG, and another team which goes by the names of Manchester United. But my query is, if at all Ronaldo comes at Manchester United, you have a Cavani. Where is he going to play? Because Cavani can no longer play off the wing, and Ronaldo nowadays, he does not play off the wing. Ronaldo wants to lead the line. He's a modern forward. He plays as a false 9, but you are assured of goals. So when Ronaldo comes at Manchester United, how is United going to stand? That's my big question. Where is Cavani going to play? Are we going to be playing a diamond? Yes, a diamond of Wan-Bissaka, Harry Maguire, maybe a Varane, and a Luke Shaw into that back four, a Declan Rice sitting into the bottom of the sitting into the bottom, seated onto the bottom of the diamond. Bruno Fernandes playing on the tip, Paul Pogba playing on the wide left, and a man who goes by the names of Scott McTominay or Danny Van Beek playing on the wide right of the diamond. That's the big question in there, because I'm just wondering, such that Ronaldo and the man who goes by names of Edson Cavani are the 2 forwards that are going to lead the line. This is not going to work. Ronaldo coming at Manchester United is not a resolution to the problems they're having at Manchester United. To me, I will think, I don't like Ronaldo back at United, because if you're going in for a Sancho, why bring in Ronaldo? You get? Because the plan is, let's get a Varane or a Conde, play into the central defense with Harry Maguire. Let's get a Bissouma or a Declan Rice, who is going to play as a CDM or any other better CDM. Like I've seen United want Tielemans in there from Leicester, very good player. Bring in a Sancho, because the moment you bring in a Varane, a first defender to play with Harry Maguire, that means you're going to be playing a high line, because we'll be knowing that we are having a first defender with us. Playing a Declan Rice will really help us to get that ball from the defense and really pass it past the midfield, because he has really the abilities of really moving that ball past the center line. The same applies to Bissouma, a modern midfielder, a CDM who is perfect. Look at Nemanja Matic when he came in at Manchester United. Let's not even go far. The last game of the Premier League, when you're playing a team which was by names of Wolverhampton Wanderers, you saw what Matic was doing. He could get that ball from Eric Bay. He could get it from Eric Bay and Antoine Zepe. He could get it from them, and he could really pass it to the people like Danny Van Binks of this world, Juan Matas, and those that we are playing, the Ahmad Diallo's in there, and the Daniel Jameses of this world. That is what a CDM is supposed to do. You are supposed to be a good interceptor, you are supposed to be a good tackler, you are supposed to be, your IQ is supposed to be high, because you are playing in the middle of the park. And playing in the middle of the park, what does it mean? Playing in the middle of the park means that any mistake you do, you are costing your team. Any ball possession that you lose, you're costing your team. That's why you saw sometimes when Paul Pogba is playing into that central role, when he loses most of the balls, we are penalized most of the time. So when you are a CDM, you're not supposed to be, you don't lose that ball, because you're having a lot of passing options. But you are supposed to really be this player who is really passing the ball, not making these wide passes in the wide sides of the field like Scott McTominay. We want you to pass that ball into the middle of the field like your fellow midfielders in the middle, because that's what it means to be a serious CDM. So a Bissouma can do that role very well. So that really tells me that Ronaldo coming at United is really going to distort our plans. One, you are having players that can really score the goals. The problem of United is not the goals, but we lack creativity. Even if you bring a Ronaldo in there, goals won't be scored. You get? His tally won't be at 30 as he does yearly, because we don't have players who create enough. Now, when you have a Jadon Sancho at Manchester United, a Declan Rice, and a Varane, that means you're really going to increase the creativity, because Bruno Fernandes does it. A Luke Shaw comes in and puts up some assists, and if at all we get a Kylian Trippier, because I've seen a story that Kylian Trippier has told his fellow English players at the national team that he really wants to join Manchester United in the summer after the Euros. So when you have a Kylian Trippier, that means you're going to put pressure on Wan-Bissaka to improve on his final ball. So let's first sort out this. Goals are not our problem. Anton Martial, Mason Greenwood, Marcus Rashford, if they are leading the line and chances are there, they are really going to score those chances. That has shown you that the mere bringing in Bruno Fernandes at Manchester United, very many goals have been scored this season that we scored the previous season. United this season, when you look at the Premier League table, I really want to see 2020, 2021. I want to see Manchester United scored 73 goals. 73 goals. Ever since Bruno came in, we've scored very many. But the problem is we conceded a lot of goals. Close to 44 goals into the season. Close to 34 goals would have been prevented by Manchester United defenders, but it wouldn't. So that means we need to put up a defensive central midfielder, a Jadon Sancho, because Jadon Sancho is not like Marcus Rashford. He's not a wide winger or a wide forward. He is a right winger who first thinks of really creating a goal first, than going ahead to score. And the good news is that, to me, it's good news, because Rashford said that after the Euros, he's going for a surgery. Yes, I like that. Why? Why do I like that? I want Rashford to be there injured, nursing injuries, when Anton Martial is playing off the left wing and Jadon Sancho is playing off the right wing. And what will that mean? Anton Martial, before he thinks of scoring a goal, he first thinks of creating an assist. So if at all we have an Anton Martial playing off the left wing and Jadon Sancho playing off the right wing, and they interswitch sometimes, you'll see what they call quality into United, and you'll see how many chances we will really create each and every time we play in a game. Wait and see. Wait and see. The Premier League is beginning on 14th August. Play to it that Jadon Sancho comes at Manchester United. Play to it that in the last 2 weeks of the pre-season training, you get the last from 1st August, pregnant, a man who goes by the name of Jadon Sancho is at Manchester United, trains well, and we are having a central defensive midfielder and a central defender. Now, if at all you have those players with us, you are going to see what they call magic at Manchester United. Smash a like on the video, comment, like, and share. You can as well go into the comment section and tell him what you think. Ronaldo eyeing a United return in there from Juventus. You can as well go to the comment section and tell him what you think about this story that I've really brought up of Ronaldo contacting United, wanting to know, can I really be playing at your team? Will you really be able to pay my wages? You get? And at this time round, I think Ronaldo, it's more of his history he wants to make in the football world or arena than the money, because he really wants to score very many goals in there, and I think he wants to quit the game of football when he scored close to 1,000 goals. So I pray it happens in his. So to me, I think we don't need Ronaldo at United. I don't know what you guys think, but for my case, I think we don't need a Ronaldo at Manchester United, because we are having very many positions that are really worrying at United that really came out and exposed us. A CDM should be the first priority position signing for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and Michael Carrick being on the bench of Manchester United and being one of the CDMs that we played with at Manchester United, I think he should be knowing it. United coming in for Harry Winks is something that shocked me, because however much is better than Fred and McTominay, but the attributes that he's lacking, you get. We need a player. You see, look at Freddy. If at all Freddy was good at passing, because he's good at getting that ball from the defenders, but he's not good at passing. That's the problem. A CDM has to be good at passing the ball. Short, long passes, he must be good at that. He must be good at really holding that ball. Let me give you examples of CDMs. Fernandinho, who has been shown the exit from Man City. Fabinho, good CDM. Jorginho, Kovacic, N'Golo Kante, good CDM. Casemiro, good CDM. Wilfred Ndidi, good CDM. Busquets, one of the best I've seen, has played that thing for a very long time, since 2007-2008 when he made his debut under Pep Guardiola. He was really the best. He was really the best. Till now, he's one of the best CDMs I've seen in the world, who does not really force things. He's not energetic. He just uses his brain in there. That is a super CDM that we need at Manchester United. So those are some of the CDMs that we need. And by the way, in the Euros that are really starting on Friday, we are going to see very many CDMs. We are going to see very many CDMs in there and in the Euros. So I really fancy a man who goes by the names of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to really get us a CDM first in there, because Nemanja Matic is on his exit door. However much he might be at United, he cannot play game in, game out because of his age, and he's good and he cannot be good. Sometimes he plays only 45 minutes, the next 45 is trash. So to me, I think the man who goes by the names of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer should fancy into those positions better than really coming up to go in for a Ronaldo. He's not really going to help us, because we have a Cavani who can get you each and every type of goal that you want, a Mason Greenwood, an Anton Martial, a Marcus Rashford, but we need creativity. We need to work on our creativity at Manchester United. So Ronaldo wanting contact or making contact at Manchester United is the big story of the day, and you can as well go to the comment section and you tell me what you think about Ronaldo wanting to return at Manchester United. Me as Rokan, I'm not fancying the return of Ronaldo at Manchester United. I know very many of you out there, you really fancy the return of Ronaldo, but for my case, I'm not fancying it, because I think we're having other problems to solve. A CDM, a right winger, a right fullback, and a central defender to partner with Harry Maguire. That is for now. It has been already in here on Rokan Sports. Thank you for watching in. See you later in our next video of the day. Subscribe to this channel if at all you've not yet subscribed.